Hello, my people. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. It's a pleasure to have you back checking on this channel. And if it's your first time checking on this channel, please consider subscribing, like the video, and also share the video. Don't forget to click on the notification bell because it's also important. So, today's topic, there's something I want to talk about. Like some people have been asking me about it because they have either watched it in some videos or they have seen it on internet. So I want to answer this question because a lot of people have been asking me about it. Yeah, people have been asking me, why is it that Chinese people, they are so bitter? Chinese guys, yeah, let me be specific. Chinese guys, mostly, it's them. Why are they so bitter when when Chinese girls date foreigners? Mostly when they date black people. I'm going to be more specific because you see this type of hate when it's a black person more than when it's other people like those people from the US, the white people or other countries. Yeah, the hate is more when someone is black. So this is one of the reasons why Chinese people don't really enjoy seeing their girls dating the foreigners. This is one reason. This is one of the reasons. First of all, when here in China, I think you all know that I've talked about this topic before, whereby I was talking about the leftovers. I talked about the leftovers, and I'm sure maybe if you've been watching a lot of videos about China, you will know that girls the age of 30, as long as you go above 28, 27, here in China, you're considered as a leftover. That means like it's hard for you to find a man. Like it's real hard. So, one of the reasons why men are so bitter on internet when you date a foreigner, this is one of the reasons. It's so expensive for them to like they're having a lot of requirements to be able to have those girls. Yes, that is one reason, you know. Let's say if a guy wants to go and propose to a woman, it will be a little bit expensive, and also if she takes him to their house, they'll ask what does he do, how much does he have, does he have a house, does he have. They want to know everything, the income. They want to know how much the person makes. They want to know if he has a house or if he doesn't have a house. Like, it's so important for them to know. But then if it's a foreigner, they don't really ask that much. Even when it's a wedding, they ask so many things. Though, in China, the culture, parents are the one giving the children who are going to get married, they give them some support. They give some support, whereby in some countries we know that there are some countries whereby if you're getting married, you have to be having your own money and you're the one to give the parents. But here in China, it's a bit different. The culture is a little bit different. The parents give something to the new couple, you know. So it doesn't mean they give everything. Of course, you have to be having something. You have to have a house. You have to, like you have to be having stable life. That's what I can say. Of which to the foreigners, they don't ask you all those things because they know how will you have a house in China. It's not easy because even people here, very few people can afford to have their own houses. Not everybody that can be able to afford the house in China. Yes, most of them it's renting, staying in apartments or these small houses, yeah. But then mostly people are renting houses. It's super hard for someone to build his own house, most especially in city. If you go in the city, it's too hard for a person to just build his own house, but in the villages, yeah, people can build their houses. Yeah, so that is one of the reasons. Second, I would say Chinese girls, I'll just say this. Chinese girls, I think they feel more comfortable with foreigners sometimes because the few people I've talked with or the one I've interacted with who are married to either Americans, people from France or Russians, and also some black people, like they tell you they are more open to do things, like they're more open to try everything or to teach them everything, of which Chinese guys, they are a bit reserved. I want to be so clear. Chinese people, they are a bit reserved. The men, some of them are real reserved. And again, I can't lie to you, bruh. The Chinese guys, they're a bit shy. I would say they're a bit shy. They're not like they're girls. They're girls, they can talk to you, they can approach anyone. That's the good thing. But then the guys, they're a bit shy. If you're in public and you meet a Chinese guy, when he's moving with a girl is likely to talk to you than a guy, because the guy feels a little bit shy. I don't know why Chinese guys, some of them are shy. Not all of them though, but the majority are shy. That is the fact. Another reason, yeah, another reason, though I wouldn't want to go much deeper into it, but yeah, it's the science, the science or the nature, yeah. I would say, when I say the science, I mean the sexual part. The foreigners, they are more, yeah. But the Chinese people, I would say they are not really that much into, not like they're not much into it, but from the experience I've had from people, they tell you the Chinese guys, when those girls meet foreigners, they experience more, like they explore a lot of things in sex, which is not the same as the Chinese guys, because they tell you the Chinese guys, they don't last, the Chinese guys, the size, the things, they will tell you all that. I'm talking about Chinese girls' experience, not something else, okay? The Chinese girls, when you talk to them, they will tell you that. They'll say, oh, yeah, I love this because these people, they have this size, or what. They will tell you those things. And still, it's so funny that the Chinese guys find it so irritating. Yeah, the Chinese guys find it so irritating. So if you go on internet, maybe when there is a couple, for the foreigners, most especially if it's a black person, I want to be more specific on this point. When it's a black person married to a Chinese, some of them, they will be so much bitter. They will even abuse the person. You're poor, you're a gold digger, stuff like that. They will think the guy maybe doesn't have money, because if they see black person married to a Chinese, they think maybe that person can't even afford his life. The Chinese are the one, they think the Chinese ladies are the ones sponsoring the person, which is not true. There are lots of guys here working, there are lots of guys having even money than their wives, yet they're here, So some of them, that is one reason. Another reason that I can tell you, of course, they want to go out of their circle. They want to explore, they want to try something new. Girls want to try something new, of which some guys, they find it so irritating that the girls, it's more easier for them to get the foreigners, like when it's not so much, they don't have to invest much, but the foreigners, yes, the foreign girls, they are a bit not so open maybe to date the Chinese guys. I would say they are open, but then it's not so common. Like, you find more couples of guys marrying Chinese girls than guys marrying the foreigners. Yeah, mostly they marry like girls, So that is one reason also, which is part of it, and it's so crucial, by the way. It's very crucial. People want to explore. People want to know what is out of their circle, So I think I've answered all your question. Yeah, because some of you have been asking me this question for a long time, but today I decided to answer this question. So please consider subscribing, like the video, share, and click on the notification bell so that every single moment I post a video, you can be the first person to see my videos. And guys, you don't lose if you subscribe, okay? You don't lose anything. And guys, let me tell you one thing. That is the only way you can support me, and that is the only way that I can also grow this channel and make it a bigger and bigger family, because I believe this is my family. This is my social media family. I believe that. So guys, please keep subscribing, okay? It's so important. And spread love, go outside, enjoy your day, have good time, spread love. It's so important, and it's so good to be positive in everything you do. Please stay positive, stay happy. Yeah, be so grateful to the smallest things. It's so important. Otherwise, see you next time. Big up to you.